This summer, we embarked on something relatively ambitious. I was a little bit hesitant. I didn't think that necessarily would be something that would work for us. We hired 12 students through the Mining Industry Human Resources Council Gearing Up program to work on advanced research projects to help solve mining industry problems.
We've been doing all sorts of things, from rock crushing to synchrotron particle accelerator operation to data analysis.
A lot of the work that we've been doing relates to X-ray diffraction and X-ray fluorescence data.
And I've had the opportunity to manage my own project.
To manage and lead a group, but also be a part of 3 other groups.
My team has been doing a little bit of background research, looking at the formation of impact craters, as well as the products, including hydrothermal systems, as well as ore deposits.
This summer I've been working on a project on lithium pegmatites, looking at them as a source for clean energy storage.
We've also been designing a greenhouse experiment, growing green onions and bush beans in metal concentrations.
We were focused more on arsenic contamination due to mining activities in British Columbia.
We are focusing on looking at metal concentrations in different soil horizons, and through that we can figure out what concentrations are from anthropogenic sources.
We're conducting research to use the different coordinations of boron in minerals to find unconformity uranium deposits.
We're basically doing everything. We're doing it all.
This is definitely not like any other traditional internship because we've had the opportunity to collaborate with multiple different people, including professors in different areas of science.
Here I can really interact with other people from many areas and subjects.
We have a multidisciplinary group of students working with us.
And when you're working with people from a variety of backgrounds, you can bounce ideas off each other more, and there's a lot more learning involved.
In the past, when I've worked with students, it's been very one-on-one and very linear. I would assign them tasks, they would go and they would do them. This year instead, students were grouped as teams. We provided them with questions and let them go figure out how to answer them.
You get to have a lot of choice in the project that you're in and a lot of control in what you do in those projects.
You kind of get to choose what you want and get to pick your direction.
We didn't have that much micromanaging in our project, and we were allowed to choose the direction of our projects.
Because you're given a lot of freedom. You have a lot of time, no one's looking over your shoulder, and you're working on your own things.
So you have to really get into that taking initiative and thinking about how you want to move forward when you have less instruction from your supervisors.
I want to say there was no guidance, but there was very little guidance as to what they had to do for their projects. Most of the results on the projects came from novel ideas the students had themselves.
It really challenges you and pushes you beyond what your limit is.
It's a great opportunity to be hands-on.
There's so many different things. You're learning how to approach various challenges, and it's really just a learning experience. There are so many different people that could benefit from doing a work integrated learning opportunity like this.
Everyone in all years of study.
Students who want to be pushed farther than they actually have seen before.
This opportunity, although we use mining as a backdrop, is not just for students in earth sciences. It's really for students from all disciplines of science, because mining really involves all disciplines of science. And we're hoping that it might actually expand from there into engineering and possibly business and also law.
I was never planning on doing any work in earth science or never really had an interest in mining until this summer, but I've seen how my experience in integrated science and interest in biology can really translate to different topics across the board.
You may not know where you're going to end up with your degree right now, but the questions we've been asking this summer require diversity both in science and in approaches, ways of thinking, and they all need creativity.
Being outside of your comfort zone, great things can happen.
You should really get involved because it's an incredible way to apply what you've learned in school and get real work experience. Some of the skills you've developed, communication, teamwork, leadership, they're beneficial, and you don't really get this type of thing in the classroom.
I think this is a great opportunity for students to get work experience very early on in their academic career that will teach them skills that will be transferable regardless of what path their career might take. I would encourage all of my colleagues in the Faculty of Science and across campus to get involved with these work integrated learning opportunities. I think that you'll be really surprised at what the students can do and how working with teams of students really brings an innovative and creative angle to your research. I think that the opportunity for companies to engage with universities and get access to cutting-edge research is something that is often overlooked. And the connection with the students brings creativity to the mix, and often the results are really surprising.
Teamwork.
Team.
Experience.
Endeavor.
Exploration geochemistry.
Challenging.
Courage.
Freedom.
Productive.
Unique.
Collective.
Diversity.
Lifelong.
Amazing.
Opportunity.